Senator Waters. Thank you, Chair. Thanks, Dr Vitesi and Ms Middleton for coming along today. Sticking with El Nino, can you explain the impact of El Nino on global temperatures?
Yes. I think something, in fact this infographic might even say it, a large number of the big jumps in global temperature are associated with El Ninos. And this is because El Nino, in fact, is the largest climate influence on the whole global climate system. And what it's really all about is the turning over of heat energy from the oceans to the atmosphere. So during a La Nina, the opposite, we see a dominance of heat being subducted down into the deep ocean from the atmosphere. And we've been in a kind of a La Nina dominated phase, you might say, since 1998, which was the last big El Nino where there was a temperature spike. And the risk now is, if this El Nino continues to intensify as we do, there's a good chance, in fact, that we'll see global atmospheric temperatures start climbing much faster again, as they did prior to the last El Nino.
Okay, so another senator asked you about the impact of climate change on El Nino, and you said there was a mooted relationship. My understanding from CSIRO is that they say that climate change will double the risk of super El Ninos, so those really extreme ones, to one every 10 years. Do you share that view?
Well, that's based on outputs from model projections, so they're not observations, which is the difference I would draw. It's not to say they're invalid at all, but yeah, that's why I'm saying they're mooted. We haven't observed such changes per se, but they're projected to occur on the basis of what the models are telling us.
Okay, and your models are also telling you that same information?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
well, we're operating with the same model base. Everything that CSIRO is talking about is effectively something that we're doing in collaboration with them, with a joint model.
Okay, so it's modelled that super El Ninos will become twice as frequent, namely once every 10 years, as climate change intensifies.
We don't use the term super El Ninos. We would say that strong El Ninos are likely to be more frequent. And I can't remember the exact figure of frequency increase, but I do know that they're increasing. Yeah.
Okay, well, perhaps if you could take on notice. My understanding is it's
we could
to one in every 10 years, which is a doubling, but please.
Okay, yeah, we'd be happy to provide a more detailed answer to that.
Thank you.